Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah, Koholo Yamla Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bahashim, Rahakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us his beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to the H.I.M and Akwa. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh to the best of their ability. Yah Hanan the Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And saw this article, this gospel singer performs on Delta flight, argues with crew. So, let's see. Let's play the video. We'll get what we need out of it. But I mean, you know, the scripture talks about doing things, you know, decently and in order. You know, when you're on a flight, you don't stand up in the middle of the damn aisle and get to singing because everybody don't want to hear you. You might have one or two Christians, 3, 4 Christians on there like, oh, I know, you know, whatever, you know, because really in reality, you're no different than a damn R&B singer, really, you know. And this is just more proof that a lot of these Christians, they don't follow the scriptures. You know, they don't follow the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody that follows the scriptures or the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, you would know to sit your ass down, take your flight, and be pretty much unnoticed. Anyway, let's play though. Let's go.
I'm starting right now on the billboard. I can sit down. I'll sit down, but the seatbelt signs off. The seatbelt signs off. It's not a disturbance. Once you hit, it's right here, babe. I am. I'm gonna have a seat. Okay, so watch me bless him. So I used to sing on planes a long time ago. I just found out I'm up for 2 Grammys. My very first time, you guys. My name is Bobby Storm, and I'm up for 2 Grammys. I sing for the Lord, and my song is out on all platforms. It's called We Can't Forget 'Em. Michael McDonald cleared it. Warren G is on the original record as well. It's with Regulators. I want to share this with you guys. I wanted to do it when I first got on the plane, but I was like, you know, I haven't done this in a while. I've gotten to the next status, so.
Are you able to be quiet?
But they're enjoying it. So while we're sitting here, could I please?
I'm not enjoying it. So I'm asking you, can you be quiet?
Okay, well, I find that up.
That's a yes or no answer, please.
Am I going to go to jail if I don't?
Can you please answer my question? Are you willing and able to be quiet right now?
I'm doing what the Lord is telling me to do.
I'm asking you a question, yes or no. I'm your flight leader. I need you to follow my instruction.
Okay.
My instruction for you to answer my question. Are you able to be quiet?
What do you guys think?
I'm asking you, ma'am.
I'm asking you guys. What do you guys think?
Okay. If you're not able to follow my instruction, you will not be taking this flight.
Okay.
Are you
So
able to be quiet?
If that's the case, then that's fine. If you were the person in charge of it all.
I'm your flight leader, yes.
If you're the person in charge of it all, then that's fine.
All right. Thank you.
So I'll sing it on the low for y'all in the bed, if that's okay. All right. So the song is called We Can't Forget 'Em. All right. And you can download it. I don't know the issue. No one else has ever had an issue, but it's Father, thank you for each day in my life. I realize I don't need anything. I need you by my side. Shine your light. I follow.
Well, she said it's with Warren G and the Regulators. Hey, come on, man. You can clearly see Eve with the blonde hairdo. Anytime you see this hairdo right here, you already know this is no different than just your regular dub on the street, man. No order. You know. Well, how is this being Christ-like? You see? I mean, you know, how is this being Christ-like? Look at the scripture real quick. Grab a couple. I'm not going to keep this long. I just seen it's like, wow. It's 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. This is not decent. There's no order to you on the plane because those people don't give a fuck. My name is Bobby Storm. What? I ain't never heard of her before, but you know, when it comes to shit, any damn music these days, I wouldn't know. But especially not no damn gospel music. I didn't like gospel music when I was into Christianity, man. I gotta just be honest about it. It was the worst music ever to me. And now I know why. But you have to have decency and be in order, man, when you're out in public. And when, you know, let's get this one too. Let's see here. I think this one comes to mind. It kind of, you know, goes around the situation of it. Because that man, he said, hey, I'm your flight leader. He's the one that's in charge of everybody on there having some peace. You know why? Because flights are, you know, you're in the middle of the sky. You know, you just want everybody to just pretty much just, hey, just chill, man. Take your flight. You got, aren't you going to where you're about to sing? Sing there. You want to go on a fucking airplane and do a promotional tour type of deal. Like, nah, man, you know. You know. And nobody stood up for it. Nobody was like, oh, well, let her sing, man. Nobody was doing that. I want to know what you think. Well, what do you guys think? Get the hell out of here, man. Romans 13, let me start at verse 1. It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher authority, Salakia, to the higher power. For there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. That even goes for this flight attendant, this flight leader. He's in a position of authority. Why? Because the Lord placed him in that position of authority. And see, I'm telling you, Christians they don't understand the gravity of these scriptures, man. They don't understand what's really going on. You see, because this, you know, it kind of goes off into talking about police officers, so to speak. But this could be any authority. This can be the authority at a damn McDonald's. He can just be the damn crew manager, man, for the shift. He's in control. He's in that position because the Lord placed in that position. And see, a lot of people don't understand when they're going against the authority like that, what they're actually doing is they're going against Yahweh. Because it goes on to talk about that further down. Verse 2, it says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of Yahweh. So that's basically what she was doing. She's telling the man that what she's doing is for God. But you resisting the powers of that the Lord placed in place. Crazy, man. It says, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. So at least she had somewhat of some sense to shut the fuck up until the man walked away. But guess what she done? She still started singing. And you know what? Let's see. Because I didn't know how long the video was. I didn't want to go into it like that. But you could clearly see Eve just hard-headed as hell. Nobody want to hear nothing about your damn gospel album, man. Oh, okay, so they're going off into the hookup now. But I mean, the point is made. You see how it went down. Some damn Bobby Storm talking about Warren G. What kind of Christian artist is dealing with a damn rap artist that's associated with so-called gangster music? Dude, yeah, the regulators. The hell out of here. Warren G is if that's who you bragging about being on your album, you through anyway. Warren G not out here like that, man. Warren G had one hit. I think he done some other things, but you know, the one that you kind of know him for, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. Come on, bro. You all out of order. The flight attendant has to really talk to you like you a goddamn baby, man. But you supposedly be a Christian gospel singer. Come on, man. Well, anyway, like I said again, I don't want to keep it long. I just kind of thought this to be just weird, man. She says that she claims that Delta will apologize to her. With the initial video, she asked her followers to reach out to Delta. See, just going too far. And you know what? These Christians, I'm willing to bet you a whole bunch of nigga women. They went and bothered these people at Delta with their emails and their you know what I'm saying? Like for what? Because this lady is out of order. You see what I'm saying? I'm willing to bet. I mean, come on, bro. Anyway, let's see here. Let's get this. This is how we know these Christians, man. They don't know the scriptures. They're not on point. They have no idea what the scripture says. That's how they can be out of order like that. You see? She's all over. Come on. Anyway. Proverbs 17:15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. See? So if she has people calling Delta, emailing Delta about this situation, then basically these people are, they're agreeing with her foolishness, man. They're agreeing with it. They're chanting it on. Anyway. Okay, it says Delta executives reached out to her and apologized, and they're also fans of her. Yeah, right. She probably wrote this shit up herself. She doesn't want this man to be reprimanded where he loses his job. I simply want us to keep in mind how we treat each other. And she hopes the flight attendant sees this so he's able to learn a valuable lesson. See this shit? Christians, man. This is your Christian. Instead of her going and sitting her ass down on her flight and taking her flight, getting off like regular people do. See? Crazy, bro. She said there was no rules being broken, and it was just me spreading my joy with people. And here you go. Here you go, bro. The typical dub, bro. Anyway, let's see.
Hey, you guys, it's rest day for me, so the hair is looking a little crazy, but I wanted to follow.
The hair looking crazy with that blonde shit in it. You need to get that blonde shit out your head. She don't even know that the scriptures even talks about the blonde hair, man. Being damn abominable, man. Roughly paraphrase it, man. She don't understand that having blonde hair, man, is not a good thing scripturally, man.
To follow up with you guys on Delta, they did reach out to me. So whoever called, I can't say thank you because I don't want this man to be reprimanded where he loses his job. I simply want us to keep in mind how to treat each other. And there was no rules being broken. And it was just me spreading my joy with people after they gave me the go to do so. So I just hope that if he watches this, he's able to learn a valuable lesson on how to treat other people. But
you need to learn a valuable lesson about what you're representing there. You're claiming to be a Christian gospel artist, but don't know the Bible. I'll tell you, man. Don't the scripture talks about not being unequally yoked with unbelievers? What the hell is you doing with Warren G doing a song? See, just all kinds of things going on, man.
But I just want to say you guys can stop reaching out to Delta. They have apologized and they are fans of Maverick City. So the best way you guys can support me and my music is by just streaming my single, We Can't.
That's all this is about. That's all it's all about. She's out here trying to promote. We get it. But shit, do that shit and somewhere else, man. Because if I'm on a flight, I don't want to hear no fucking singing from nobody. I want to hear you sing no goddamn no songs about white Jesus, man. And she was singing. Ain't no telling. You already know she was just going. So girl, I was blowing, girl. Yeah, look at this heavenly voice. Everybody, you got the goddamn kids crying. You waking up the babies. I don't want to get this man fired. You should have just listened to. And that guy looked like he could have been old enough to be her father, man. You should have respectfully said, you in the middle of the fucking aisle, man. The man is asking you to sit down and be quiet, and you sitting there with, come on, man. Anyway, just so damn aggravating. I'm gonna end out right there, though, man. But you get it. When it comes to these Christians, they talk a good game, but they are not really about the scriptures, man. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.